So your normal pressure fight is hard physical fight. Bang, 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 right? Which is good. That's good. I want to take that away. What I want to work with you on is pressure that you don't need to swing to throw. So we're going to work on combos. So the first thing I want you to think of is pick one of my shoulders or hips and imagine it's glowing. So we're going to do a little, I want you to tell me what angle am I pressing right now? Where am I going to hit you?
Your side low.
Right. How about now?
This right here.
Right. How about now? How about now?
Here.
Right. Good. So this is a way to start putting pressure
Right.
without having to throw.
Yeah.
Now, if I do that, do you have to treat it like a threat?
Not necessarily.
Now, what if I do this?
Yeah. That's still not quite as hard, but I still need to react accordingly.
Now, what if you left that spot open?
And then you hit it.
Right. So this is called a feint.
Yes.
Because it is a threat that you have to react to, and if you don't react to it, you're going to get hit.
Right.
But I've also created an open somewhere else. In an opposite area.
Yep.
Right?
That's one of the reasons why my
hanging
head
guard
is this.
So instead of just going bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, I want you to get used to that I could throw, I could throw, I could throw. And I have to react to that. Does that make sense?
Yep. I've been actually trying to do that, but it's not apparently not been as.
So you're going to need to use a little more body motion based on the level of person you're fighting. A very beginner, you actually have to give them something to react to. An intermediate, you got to give them
A little
something.
bit. Yeah.
An expert, just a hand twitch is enough. Go ahead and take your guard. Right. Now I want you to practice swinging on me. We're going to do SCA rules, no head.
Okay.
Right. I want you to try to see if you can get me to bite off different corners. Right. And you see how I'm already reacting. You're pushing to the side, and I'm stepping away.
Yeah. And then I can.
Right. Now I want you to notice what just happened there. You pushed this corner, and where did I move?
You moved diagonally that way.
Right. So if you push that corner and I move that way, now you know where you can start moving. Does that make sense? You're gaining information about your opponent.
Right.
While giving away very little. So now you're pushing me on this corner, and I'm stepping away. All right. Right. So now you can start giving me threats. You can start.
Okay.
So, right. Now, I want you to start to throw here. Pick the arm up and shoulder like you're going to throw it, and see if you can get me to block.
Okay.
Good. Now cut low. Make the attack like you're going to cut this corner.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. So pushing corners, pushing. Right. Good. Pushing corners. Now I'm going to push you back.
Low. That's it. That's like.
Now you can start throwing. Now start intermixing your combos with it.
Give me 1 moment. Arm is not used to shield work.
So now intermix your combos with it. So something you can do to. I'm going to throw spaghetti at the wall today. Something you can do is you do a lot of the outside guard.
Yeah.
Which is good. But when you're at distance, bring your shield in a rest. Bring your hand in just above your heart, or just under your heart. Yeah.
What was it? I had a term for this that I always use in my head. It was I think it was like the arrogant knight, because I saw every single knight ever always doing this in a fight, always.
Why do you think that is?
Smart.
Conservation of energy.
True.
Now, once I'm here, I need to be up.
Yep.
And yeah, I can start taking space. You can start taking space. This range circle of defense is great. I actually don't use it nearly enough. Right? So a little bit out your shield. Keeping it in for late when you're far enough away at range. Conserve that energy. Right? Now you can put it out. Now switch your feet. Look get all that, but keep your shield out where it was. Block that part of your body. Now
Right.
see how much range you just gained. Switch your feet again. Look at that range change you just got. Now you can hit me in the leg, can't you? Whereas switch your feet again. Now you can't at that same distance.
Right.
Okay, so put your shield out. Switch your feet. Go back where you were. Literally.
Oh.
Switch.
Yeah.
Put your shield out again. Now this is the goofy foot. Turn your body away. Oh.
God damn it. Yeah, my arm is not used to shield work.
Oh. Here we go.
So,
Step back.
That's one of the reasons I'm...
All right, so you need to keep that. You definitely need to practice keeping that shield relaxed, don't you?
Well, it's less that. It's more I need to get back into. I used to do curls with my bigger shield.
That's not it.
Okay.
It was holding it out the whole time.
Yeah.
You held out so much you wore your arm out. All right. So keep it lazy. When you bring it up, for now, just keep it nice and tight.
Okay.
Right? Nice and lazy. Good. Swinging the door. Practice swinging the door. Let it swing in your hand. Not heater. Not heater. Let it swing. Let it swing.
It's the handle's a little against that, but
Just practice letting it move. Now watch this. Bang. Practice that. Bang. Throw offside. Not here.
oh, that's what it is. It's the turn of the shield is antithesis. That's gonna be weird.
Feel that? Yeah. Now see, I picked up that block, but I still was able to get that cross. Yeah. And now I can use my shield. I can keep it in. I can step away while cutting out. I can actually swing it up and cut low and get over my head. Right. Practice getting low a little bit. Swing this up over the head, over the crown of the head. When I throw a high wrap, good, down. Now as I come high, you kneel low and throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah. This one's a lot easier to do than the across, for me at least.
You'll get used to this one. The next one, you know how to do shield snatches?
Where it's a yeah.
So it's just like the same motion. It's the scoop, right? It's the scoop and cut. It's this to open the door with the cut.
Okay.
Right? So I'm here. I'm giving that nice opening. Cut and swoop. Yeah. Cut and swoop. Good. Beautiful. Another one, you can also press. Right? So SCA style, you can press straight, but you got to watch out if you're not doing helmets. You can't really press through. You can smash shields into the face. All right. So we have pressure without throwing cuts. So you can still throw big combos. Bang, 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 bang. But at some point,
someone will see the opening or see the pattern.
I mean, you know you're good at that fight. Don't stop doing it.
Right.
So the next thing is, we're a lot of spaghetti at the wall. Come on, step
That's
on
fine
in.
with me.
We're going to talk about ranges.
Yep.
Right? You're really good. Woo. You're really good at B range. That's the fight you like. So we're going to talk about D, C, and A a little bit.
Okay.
So A range, right, just go ahead and step real close to me. A range is in here. You actually like A too. Right? A range is a lot of manipulate the shield and get around people. It's those big wraps, right?
Yeah.
Are you any good at those big wraps?
I'm gotten better. I'm not as good as I want to be, but I've gotten better with wrapping and I've gotten better with wrap defense.
Okay. It's good. Boom. Throw. And over. Good. Another one is this big inside.
That one I'm a little less. I can get it sometimes, but not always.
So it's right. So the hand comes up from your face, and you turn the body and let the elbow ring.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Step out. You know how to throw a moulinet?
I recognize the word. I probably know it, but
So from your hanging guard.
yes.
So it turns.
Yes, I do know that one.
So if you're going to throw it in one motion, the hip goes 1, 2.
Yeah.
So the hip actually goes 1, 2. So the hip's full extension is at the end of the shot. Go ahead and throw a mullinet at me. Good. From neutral.
Oh, from neutral?
Yeah.
I did that wrong.
Just throw, circle cut. Now watch this. Circle cut. Circle cut. Circle cut. Back cut. 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 Good. That's another strong combo again at the same spot.
Yep.
Bang, bang. Low wraps.
That's not bad and terrible, is it?
So now I want you to practice the step. Sword side. Throw your hand. Now what you want to do is turn the hand over with the cut, so the hip goes bang. So the hand, right now, just turns while you do that, and you want the back of your thumb to land.
Okay, so it's
just like that. Perfect. But while you do it, I want you to step to my sword side. Step 45 here. Yeah, you don't even necessarily have to close the range. It's literally step. So you don't even have to step out. Yeah. Here's why. Take your guard. Take your guard. Do you feel how my body language and everything press here? But I cut here.
okay.
Go ahead and step that way and cut. Good. This time just step that way. Good. Again. Good. One more time. Yeah. Good. Good. Take your guard. Good. Now, at C range, we're right here, right? We're just in range that if within one, we can snipe each other. So this is D range. One step, and I can hit you.
Okay.
So you have to be on guard for big stabbing thrusts.
Right.
Guys who are going to do this stuff.
Right.
Right? So you can feign laziness. You need to be able to fight in a split second from here. Right? So I like to keep my hand not down at my waist. Right there. Yeah. So I can throw from here or pick up these blocks. And I've also got my shield low, so if I need to, I've got my sword in place to pick up this stuff.
From there.
Exactly. So nice and lazy. Right? Most people will track distance based on the shield. So I can do things like, it's called still shield. I can put my shield out, right? Which is, I think, a thing that'll work really well for you. Put your shield out and let it stay in place as you step forward.
Okay.
So your shield stays here, right? Check my range. As I'm advancing, so my shield stayed where it was, so I kind of track the range of the shield.
Okay.
Take your guard, put your shield out. Yeah, give it a little more flat, so you give me a little more counter defense. Right, and now, shoot, where is he? Now you can lean back, lean forward, edge your shield a little bit. Yeah, let your shield drift a little closer so I don't know you're changing the distance. And, right.
Okay.
Right. It's all a bunch of little treachery stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of it I've seen other people do, and I'm right as you're describing, I'm like, that's what that looks like.
Next one. Next for Denise, we have some camera. Take your guard. Right. If I want to hit you in that leg, I may do what's called a shoulder drop.
Yeah, I know the shoulder drop.
Right? So I'm going to hit you in the shoulder and then cut low. Low and cut high. Right?
That's one of the reasons why I learned.
I can turn, if I think you're going to pick that up, I can turn it to a wrap, cut low,
Yeah, that's something people have been doing a lot on me.
and changing the angle. So when you do that block, get out. 45s.
Okay.
Use your 45. You know what I mean by 45s?
Yes.
Right. So if I do something uncomfortable, I come in and do that. Don't just block. Small. Keep your feet smaller. Stay in the fight. Don't lose your. You know you want to be here, right?
Right.
So why would you? So we talked about range, right?
Yeah.
A, B, C, D. D range is out here, right?
Yeah.
C range is cool. I can strike you right at the extension, which is where I want to hit you. And I want to make you go from D to my C so I can hit you while you come in. That's the fight that I want. Now, for you to capitalize on that, you're going to really have to start controlling pressure, controlling space on the outside, which is nope, and that's not a bad fight.
No.
Right? I deny, threaten as you come in. Threaten as you come in. I want to make you nervous about coming in. Right now, I can pick the timing in the engagement. Right. So if you know you want to be on the inside, throw a leading attack into my weapon. Yes, and now take your space. You've earned it.
Yeah.
Now that you're in, you don't have to close to A, but stay in B. Now that we're here, now force me to deal with this. So now I've got to deal with your movement. Now step 45, 45, 45. You don't necessarily have to close to A.
It's it's my general 45 is I don't think about going this way, sideways. I always think about forward or backward.
Start thinking sideways. All right? There's nothing wrong with forward and backward, but you don't necessarily want to fight belly to belly, do you?
Right. Not always.
Belly to belly is useful, but we're going to work on our B range now. You're a good B range fighter, which means you need to control these angles, right? So now you can start cutting. It's using both pressure by feigning different corners, using small steps to different angles to change. So, right, step, sword side, cut to my leg. Right? Step this way, cut this way. Yes! Right. Step that way, cut here. Yeah. Right? Right. Step in this way and throw that rising. Yes.
I almost got it.
Right? And now combos. Right, for inside combo. Let's try double pumps. Remember, you're going to have to wind just a little bit. So cock, roll back, cock. Good. Now choice of the leg. Good. Now, one, roll it, thrust. Throw it straight. This one. Leading head attack. Yeah. Roll it, thrust. Good. You can use this by going here. Bang. Bang. Thrust. Okay.
Okay.
Now throw. All right. Offside. 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 Good. Remember, you're going to need to cock it back just a little bit.
That's the one that offside double always gets me a little bit.
So
I tried to do it with the lapel and it's
So throw straight across. Boom. Now, here's the difference. Cock it across. So bring your blade here. Bring that in here. Good. Now unwind into my body. Yes. You see how they're actually different paths?
Yeah.
So it's hit, cross,
okay.
unwind. But this time roll your whole hip into it.
Hit, cross, on.
Yes.
All right.
So now practice. Watch this. Cut to my leading head. Cut here. Cross. Yes.
Okay.
So now you've got bang. Yes. Now it's a chick jump, isn't it? Yeah. And if you raise your elbow up, it comes inside. So now, as you throw it, right, you advance with the leading attack. Now, yeah, but step hard this way.
Okay.
Get that angle. Because where are you cutting me? Here, right?
Right.
So you're making me react to this attack. Boom. Now, oh yeah. Now you don't necessarily have to come in so close to your belly to belly with me, but you want that 45, right? So let me show you what it feels like on you. Right? I'm gonna go, right? Bang, right, and then
That comes in right under the guard.
right under the guard. And you see, what I'm making you do is I'm pressing in. Go ahead and take your guard. I'm forcing you to react to that.
Yeah.
And now, and because I stepped. Here's what I did. Take your guard. I stepped 45, so I made you turn. Do you see our torso turn?
Yep.
And then I stepped 45.
Yeah.
And I actually can use the back of my shield to control your shield so you can't bring it in.
Nice.
Right? See what I mean? Or on video. Did you get that on video? Him popping me in the head like that? Did you see that?
I'm just trying to knock some sense into you. That's all it is.
Again?
Yep. I need to step in first.
45s. Smaller feet. Good. Now, go ahead and do it while you're outside at C range. Okay. So we're D range, or just at D range. All right. First step, 45 here. Much better. Keep your feet a little looser underneath you. Do it again. Very good. That was good. Now, I want you to do it this. That was a good combo. Do it again. Good. Now, I want you to keep your feet loose enough underneath you that when you finish, you're going to do this. All right, ready?
Yep.
Take your guard. You're going to go step, step, back out.
Okay.
Step, step, back out. Good. And now you're what? You're ready to fight again.
Right.
All right. Now we're going to do something different. Okay. We're going to go step, step, step. This one's going to be a low wrap. So cut, cut, and all the way around to a low wrap while guarding your head. Okay. Try that.
Cut.
Yep. Right around.
Right, oh, that's what it is. Okay. So cut.
Yep. Step. You see how you got too close to me though now?
Yep.
And you let your feet go. Okay. This is about a feet.
Step. Step.
This is about your feet, not your
Yep.
hands.
I'm trying to think of both.
So watch my feet. Watch my feet. Take your guard as best you can. All right. Can you see my feet?
Yep.
All right. So stepping. Stepping. And now I'm stepping.
Yeah.
So it's
That last step
step,
is,
step, step. And I'm stepping in small triads. Good.
round ahead.
It doesn't matter. You got it. Good. That was okay.
Got the leg.
You did.
I'm more reminding myself what I'm forgetting.
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go, take your guard. I want you to push and cut low.
Okay.
Push, cut low. Push, push, both
Okay.
hands, right?
Push. Right.
So you're pushing sword side. Push sword side, cut low. My left. No.
Yeah, you did the opposite.
No, I'm pushing your sword side.
You hit here.
Right. So I'm pushing your sword side. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm pushing
right.
here,
Okay.
cutting your left. Much better. Yes. So push here, cut the other way. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah. Push this direction, cut low. Good. Watch my knees.
Sorry.
Good. Yeah. Shoulder okay?
Yeah, it's that thing where it's starting to get a knot attention.
All right. So you're almost done.
Yeah.
Okay. Push hard this way and then left. Yeah. Good. Now I want you to push hard this way and then throw the cross. Good. By stepping to the 45, you see how you got that shoulder? Good. Yeah. Now, what I want you to do, step back to I want you to push hard on this corner with the intention of throwing that cross. Okay. If I leave it open, hit me in the shoulder. If I block it, hit me in the leg. This is one timing job.
Yeah.
You need to make that split-second decision of whether I'm blocking or not. Ready?
Yep.
Wrong. Yeah. Remember, I gotta rotate out or step to some, so you're gonna go around me, right? Yeah. Yeah. Good. See that subtle difference?
Yep.
Okay, let's drop our shields. You're not dropping your sword.
My right arm's good for now.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't want to fold.
Oh, man.
I can move it this way. Folding it this way hurts.
Uh-oh. You don't have to put it behind you, okay?
I'm good. It's not like a bad pain. It's just it's been used a lot.
So, how are your thrusts?
Okay, I don't want to do it with this one, but they're okay.
So, what your work practice is this and this. So, overhand is going to look like this. Right? So, go ahead and actually step back. All right, we're going to switch your feet. Camera on. Right. So, here, take our normal shield guard. We're going to pretend we have a shield here. Bring that hand in. Kind of bring it through center like you have a shield. Now we're just going to go. We're going to turn our waist. Yeah. And let that hand raise rotate over, right? Now if it was the face,
Yeah, it's a lighter.
it'd be lighter, but we're gonna go bam. Good. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna bring the hand under. Let it swoop.
Okay.
There you go. Now it swoops and extends like a spiral. Yeah. So now take your shield, turn your shield over, and let that go into the body. Now step out. That way. Yeah. Step to and scoop it right. Yeah. Now. Good. Think about it like scooping across your body and coming from over.
Okay.
Really let it come across and over. Yeah. So if we go stab, it looks like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see how I stepped past you?
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm stepping in the 45, turning my body off.
Okay.
Letting, and if I had my shield, it'd be actually going down under my shield. I let my shield come across and under. Good. Now, for this one, we're going to just let our hand come straight, like we're pressuring to the face. And we're just going to let it extend by coming up. Right? And let your hand drop. Now this one is like a face jab. It's keep away. Keep away, keep away. Up. Up to the face. Over. And up. Now what we can do is you can throw light jabs. Take a sword. Light jabs and evil. Come on. Thrust. Pressure the face. And now when I want to throw it, I step and let my hand raise a little bit. So you can, if I want to pressure that shield, if I want to take your hand off me, I may actually attack your weapon first with something light. I'm not intending just to pressure it. Now I scoop my hand, like I showed you, and right over the weapon. Okay. Go ahead and do that. So pressure. Yeah. Smaller circle. So I'll show you pressure. Small circle. I actually am closing as I'm coming in.
Oh, and it's this foot that you're using. Okay.
And I'm using my front foot and stepping front.
Okay. So it's all pressure.
Yeah. And now this is especially useful for people on their knees. Right? So if your knee, right, when I close, I want to hit your weapon.
Yeah.
Take that weapon away, so take my shield pressure, bam.
Right.
And I want to take that sword away. So as I close, right, I go across, take your sword, shield, step, small step, right? Okay. Step, put some pressure on the sword. Now put pressure with your shield hand, and step over. Route, take an advanced step here.
Okay. So it's all bing.
Leave it that foot.
Bing.
Small circle.
Bing.
Inside. Yep, step bigger. Be close. Get close to me for once. There you go. You want to be close. Get close.
All right. So it's a step.
Now if I use my shield with that, it'll look like this. Step. So, hit. Good.
I forgot to turn. But
Yeah. Good. So this is going to be a big one for you. So what I want you to work on at home, we're doing something called the sixes.
That's the tape on the floor, right? Or is that?
Do you have your tape on your floor
I
yet?
do not have a spot I can tape it.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So what we're going to do is step forward. I'm going to be a human pal. We're going to number this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, good. I have my fell already taped up for that.
Hit me gently. You're going to be able to hit every spot from every position. So from there, hit 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 1, 6. So what I want you to think of is smooth combos. 1, bring it across, 6. 1, swoop across. Good. 1, 6. Good. Back to guard. I'd encourage you to bring your hand up just a little bit so it's underneath. I fight, I always think I fight here,
Yeah.
and I don't actually fight here.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have.
So maybe right underneath my back. I always do. I always think I'm here, but I'm not here.
I always think I'm here until I get a spear to the face.
Right? So, all right, 1, 2. Oh, no.
Wait, is it across?
Yeah. 1, 2. Good. 2, 5. Good. Again, 2, 5. Good. 2, 1. Check your guard. Go 2. 2, 1. Good. Tick tock. Good. 2, 2. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There you go. 2, 2. Lighter. Good body mechanic, but lighter. Then squishy.
Sorry. I just had it in my memory.
Yep. Bang,
Bang.
cock, bang. Good. 1, 1. Good. 1, 5.
No, it's
That's okay. Good. 5, 2. Good. Now think 5. Whatever this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, we're 4 now. 5, 4. It's rain, huh? There you go. 5, 4. Now use your feet. Use your footwork. That one. Remember we learned?
Yeah.
Yeah, so try throwing that with that wrap.
So,
There you go. But keep your form good. So how I would throw 5, 4 from here would be up. I throw 5, and then scoop across.
okay. Right.
5, and I really let my body turn this way so much. It's not just.
So it's a 5, 4. Okay. So 5.
There you go. Good. Now, we do 1, 2, 5. Good. Now, 5, 2, 1. Good. Now, 5, 2, 5. Good. Now, 2, 5, 2. Last one was slop. You know it.
Yeah.
Hit me later. I'm getting bruised.
Trying to, sorry.
Good. Remember, when you're getting close, really bring that elbow up and turn your body. Turn your body. Boom.
So it's
So as you throw your first one,
Yeah.
you're right. You're bang.
2.
And then cut low. But now that you're already here,
Okay. So it's a 2, 5,
that was good. That was good. Just finish the circle.
2, 5.
There you go. Good. How's that feeling?
A lot to learn, a lot to compress, but some of it I've known, some of it I haven't. And I'm gonna watch that for sure a couple times.
So it's the last final thing.
Yep.
I want you to think again. Corner. Pushing corner. Where are we pushing? That way, right?
Yep.
So if I push here, right, now I can start pushing. Now if I do a sudden shift here, right? Where's that? I've been pushing, now I suddenly
You're
shift
gonna
here.
hit here.
That's right. Why?
Because it's
It's-
either a feint or it's
It's opposite of what I've been telling you. You're going to push, push, then suddenly push low. Push, push, low. Okay, now we're going to do our final little piece, which is observation. How do you judge what's going to happen in a fight?
honestly, I'm not 100% certain how. Most of it is just I know, or at least I guess as what could happen. I watch eyes, and there's subtle body movements that I'll see, but I don't know how to necessarily explain it to another person. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's all right. So the first thing I want you to think about is what you see before you start fighting. And this is the subtle I want you to think about this as you play Magic, right?
Yes.
What is easier? Figuring out what someone's going to play randomly, where you play a card, they play a card, you play a card, they play a card, or what if I can look at your hand on the first turn?
That's a good advantage looking at your hand on the first turn.
Right. So you're going to build the skill of looking at people's hands before the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The best fight is when you just walk up and kill somebody.
Right.
Right. The perfect fight is your defense is you never got hit. You didn't need your armor. You didn't need your shield.
Mm-hmm.
You just stepped out and hit somebody. If the pretty good fight is they got a chance to attack you and you get out of the way.
Right.
I guess so fight is you blocked with your shield and killed them.
Mm-hmm.
And oh shit fight is your armor took the hit and saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
You now owe your armor a debt of life, for it is the only reason you're still breathing. Right? So in a game of super dangerous sword fighting, right, you want to know as much about your opponent as possible before fighting.
Right.
Don't just walk out and just start banging it up and hoping and praying. Now you are strong and you are fast and you're getting a lot of technique. So now we're going to start building that ability to look at people's hands before you start.
Mm.
The first thing I want you to see is what kind of armor are they wearing? What kind of shield or weapon do they have?
Mm-hmm.
And what weapon do they have their hand in? What hand do they have their weapon in?
Mm.
So if they have full heavy armor, that tells you a little bit about how they can move,
Mm-hmm.
right? If they have little or no armor, it tells you a little bit about how they're probably going to move.
And it also tells you either they're brand new and don't know what they're doing, or they know everything that they're doing.
Right? Well,
Usually the latter.
Right. Now, what kind of shield are they using? Are they using a static heater style shield?
Right.
Or a fluid movement shield? What hand do they have their weapon in? For example, what about now?
Yeah, that's
Left-handed. It's important to know,
that's
isn't
a
it?
different kind
You
of
ever
fight.
walked into a tournament and lost going, how did they hit me there? And you realize they're left-handed afterwards?
Never afterwards. Never afterwards. That's something. Lefties are something I've tried to fight against a couple times. Middling success.
So when you first come out, I want you to look at first what range people want to start at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is my comfortable fighting range. What distance is that between us since we talked about A, B, C, and D? What range are we at?
That here, C.
We're at far C, just at D.
Mm-hmm.
I need to step to hit you.
Okay, so that's D, and then
So what does that tell you about where I want to fight?
if we're right here, you want to fight at there or make me come in towards you.
Right. Now advance towards me a little bit. What does that tell you about where I want to fight?
That tells me you definitely want to fight further away.
Absolutely. Now you've learned a lot about me, so go ahead and take your guard. Now, have you noticed that good fighters usually will start outside here?
Yeah.
And they kind of move around each other?
Yes.
They're gauging how the other person wants to move, what space they want to be in.
Some of that, not all of that, some of that I do. That's, at least recently, that's one of the reasons why I've been mimicking it is don't give them the initiative, but let them be the first.
I want you to even think about it more than that is you want to gather as much information as possible while feeding them false information.
Right.
Right? So think about it, if you're playing Magic, you want to look at their hand and show them fake cards from yours, ones that aren't really in your hand.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? Here, look, I have Royal Assassin. No, I don't. It's a Mahamoti Jin. Old school for you, right? So, let's say I know I want to fight it. You know you want to fight at B range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So pretend you want to fight out here.
Right.
All right.
Wait for them.
Right. Yeah. Are they fighting slow and paced? Yeah. So if they're fighting slow and paced, I know I probably want to go a little heavier with them.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm going to pretend to be slow and paced, and then BAM!
Yeah.
I'm going to Viper. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm going to pretend to stay outside, and then I'm going to go bang, 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 bang. Right? Because I fed them false information. Right? I want to start. Remember how when you push me, if you push me in this direction, how I move?
Yeah.
Now you've learned a little bit about me, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you push me this way, I'm going to move. Now, how do you capitalize on that?
By pushing you that way until you can't.
And then remember how we talked about stepping out and cutting this leg?
Yeah.
So push me this way.
Mm-hmm.
Can you subtly get distance? Do I react as much if you come in soft? Do I react as much if I come in hard? You may notice that some fighters will fight with the energy you give them.
Yeah. That I have definitely noticed as well.
That is something that I do to other fighters all the time. For example, I've learned that if I give you energy, you fight better. So I like to not give you energy. I like to give you slow, and I like to change the energy. So what energy are people giving you? Right. So I go slow, 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 hard. Hard, 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 slow. Right? So what energy are they giving? What position do they want to be? What guard are they taking? Are they sword foot forward? Are they here? Right?
Yeah.
Are they here? Where are they likely to be able to attack from where they're standing?
Right.
What distance do they relax their guard? Right? If they relax their guard here, are you in sword stabbing distance?
Yes.
Yes. So if you stand here with somebody and they're relaxed, right? What if you step in a little bit but then relax? And they relax. What has just happened? Yeah. Now, bang, you've got an opportunity. Right? You want to attack when you are certain of victory. If both of us are evenly matched, the likelihood of both of us losing is there, and you don't want to attack that. You want to attack when you are certain of victory.
Right.
So if I'm strong, you can feign weakness. If I'm coming in hard, you can be soft if I'm being strong, but subtly control range. If I'm coming in here, move, make me uncomfortable. Give me a feint here. Oh, okay, hold on. Now, what are you learning about me? Now I'm nervous. You're bigger than me, right? So what if I'm pushing here and we're real small? Right? Start watching how they breathe.
That's a hard one, but yeah.
Watch where their energy is, right? Watch when they're soft and when they're hard. See if there's habits. For example, it's important to, even when you're relaxed, and when I'm relaxed, I have to be, when I'm in that very neutral space, I have to be really aware that one of the things that may happen is I get rushed. So I go, bang, 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 and I pick stuff up and I get out of there, right?
I've seen you do that.
And that's because I want to gather information about how you're going to fight, how far you're going to chase me. And you notice when I get out of dodge, I don't just go straight back, I go off at a 45.
Right.
Because if I go straight back, you run me down. Right? So I'm gathering information. Once I have a pretty good idea of what's in your playbook, now I can start working on killing you. Like, for example, if I know that you never throw moulinet, I don't have to worry about your hanging guard so much, do I?
Right.
Because now I know you have to wind back to attack, even though you use a hanging guard a lot.
Well, one of the reasons I haven't been doing it with these is because I aim for the head with the moulinet.
So this isn't specifically about you as much as, but does that make sense?
Yes.
That said, you could know that your moulinet is one of your big percentage kills, so don't use it. Don't use it until it's time to kill with it. Pretend you don't have it in your repertoire. Bang. Right? Make people think you've only got one shot. Bang. Bang. Especially at C range.
Yeah.
Bang. Then you go bang, 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 bang. Right? So you want to feed false information at the same time you want to get in good information. Right? So I'm going to watch, I'm going to learn, I'm going to observe, get as much as I can, right? While feeding you as best as I can false information. And that could be my intent, right? So we talked about feigning.
Yeah.
If I want to hit that leg, I might push real hard here. What is that? False information, right?
Right.
Now I will take it if you leave it, but bang, like you get out. Right? I gave you false information. Right? If I want to push that arm real hard, but I want to bang, get this belly, I might give you false information. And the better, does all this make sense?
Yeah.
So get as much as you can from them
And feign.
and give as little as possible back.
Yep.
And this again starts, like, now if we start our fight and I start here, you notice a lot of fighters start here, don't they?
Yeah.
What does this tell you about that fight?
That it's going to be closer range, most likely.
Yeah. You got a guy who wants to fight. You are.
No?
No.
Oh,
Just be aware of it.
okay.
It depends. Where do you want to fight?
Fair enough. Well, if I want to fight close, I might back up still to tell them that I want to fight back.
Maybe. Maybe. Or if
stepping
you
closer.
you may find one time, true story, I lost a fight, dual axe versus dual sword, because I went, hey man, you want to fight? He's like, yeah, absolutely. All right, lay on. And we were right here. Why would I start that fight here?
To psych him out, maybe?
No,
No?
he totally tricked me. He went, yeah man, let's fight. Ready? Lay on. Super chill energy.
Yeah.
Super chill vibe. I didn't feel threatened. So I let him get this close to me with axes without treating it like I was seriously threatened. So he just went, bah, 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 and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Right? So you may find, you may start your fights and go, you may walk, if you know you want to fight closer, you may walk up to people and go, hey man, great fight, good to see you, how you doing? All right, ready? Lay on. On guard, loose, no energy, lay on. And now they're what? They're inside of the fight that you want.
Right.
Right? You know, if it were me, I'd go, great, ready to fight?
Yep.
Awesome. Lay on. And I'm going to go take the space I want. Does that make sense? You are going to be larger and stronger than most people. And you know you like that A-B range. So if you can take that, keep it.
Okay.
Right? Well, you've already learned some information. And you've already given me some false information. I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. I'm right here. I'm super not a threat. I'm super a threat here, but I'm not a threat. Right? And so you can also tournament stuff here. Give people, like, if you know, you may have seen me do this when we're fighting for real, I'll just kind of start smiling.
Yeah.
And just kind of,
Psych him out a little.
because I just want to give you a different energy. You know, I'm still being dangerous, but I don't want you to feel so threatened. I want you to be uncomfortable with where we are in the fight and to second guess yourself. So now are we playing? Let's play. Let's have fun. I'm here to take your lunch money, but I'm going to have fun doing it. Right? Or, in the inverse, if you are reacting timidly to me, like for real, I may just go,
Right.
and just give you that hard energy because right? If you're acting hard, oh no, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Keep away. Soft, keep away. Soft, back. No. We're not fighting your fight, we're fighting my fight. Right? And if you know I'm doing that, you may go, no, I'm keeping that pressure on you.
Right.
I'm keeping that distance. I'm controlling the space. I'm controlling where you move. If you notice, I like to move away at 45s. I want to be on this distance. Don't let me have it. Just keep right in that B pocket. You don't have to get on top of me.
Right.
Just
But
stay
I
in that
think
B pocket. Yeah, if you push me here, now you move me there. Now you know where I want to go. Now, you've done what? Now you notice I'm not getting back into C very well.
Right.
I'm just kind of staying in B. I don't want to be in B. Now you're threatening me, right? So if I get away, close that range.
Yeah. I can